Why humans knock on wood. The pagan ritual still used worldwide. People knock on wood without thinking. After a good outcome, after tempting fate, after saying something they hope doesn't go wrong. It feels harmless, superstitious, almost playful, but knocking on wood began as a serious act of protection, rooted in fear, spirits, and the belief that unseen forces were always listening. Long before modern religion, ancient civilizations believed the natural world was alive. Trees weren't just plants, they were inhabited. Spirits, gods, ancestors, or guardians were thought to live within their trunks. Among the Celts, trees were sacred beings. Oak trees in particular were believed to house powerful spirits that could influence fate. Touching or knocking on the tree wasn't symbolic, it was communication. You were asking for protection or gratitude, depending on the moment. The same belief appeared across Europe, Asia, and parts of the Middle East. Wood was alive, stone was dead. To touch wood was to touch something that could respond. People knocked to wake the spirits. They touched wood to thank them. They knocked again to avoid drawing attention from darker forces. Words mattered. Ancient people believed speaking good fortune out loud invited jealousy from spirits, gods, or fate itself. Saying something hopeful without protection was dangerous. Knocking on wood acted as a shield, a way of saying, I acknowledge what I said, and I ask for balance. As Christianity spread, the meaning shifted, but the habit survived. Wood became associated with the cross. Touching wood transformed from pagan communication into a quiet appeal for divine protection. The act stayed, even when its origin was forgotten. By the Middle Ages, knocking on wood was common across Europe. Sailors knocked on ship masts before voyages. Farmers touched wooden tools before harvests. Soldiers tapped wooden shields before battle. No one called it superstition. It was insurance. Even as science replaced spirits, the instinct remained. Today, people knock on desks, doors, tables, rarely actual trees. The ritual lost its explanation but kept its emotional function. It fills the space between hope and fear. And if you've ever caught yourself doing it without knowing why, you're not alone. These habits survive because they once mattered. And if uncovering those hidden origins feels familiar, like and subscribe for more from Yahwehstries 444. There's history in the smallest gestures. Health, money, family, luck. The same moments ancient people feared tempting fate. The brain hasn't changed, only the story around the action has. We tell ourselves it's just a saying, just a habit. But the relief that follows is real, and that relief is older than language. You're repeating a ritual meant to keep balance in a dangerous world. For more stories where everyday habits carry ancient meanings, like and subscribe for more from Yahwehstries 444.